Well, morning folks, how are we doing? Well, it's got fuel bike. Gonna head up to Ponderosa now. Gonna end up can't even speak. Can't speak. No, gonna head up to Ponderosa now. I was really struggling, or something. Gone a bit mad. Yeah, head up to the Ponderosa now. Go meet a few lads up there, hopefully. This morning when we got up, I don't know what it's like where you lot are, but this morning, today being Sunday, it was really misty. I was looking a bit dodgy at first, but it does seem to be lifting now. So we've got the spots on bike and that. Yeah, it does seem to be lifting, so we're going up to Ponderosa, meeting Dave up there, and hopefully he's bringing Alan up on back at bike. Now, a few others have said they might do, depending on what the weather's like. I got a Facebook message last night saying, was we still doing it? I said, yeah, as long as weather's right, we're still right for it, so hopefully we'll see if you're up there. But the mist, it is really misty, but it's forecast for stay pretty much dry. Just see how we get on, eh? Now, I've just put the sat-nav in my tank bag. You're not going to be able to see that, I think. I'll just try and sit back a bit so you can see. I don't know whether you can see that, folks. I've got tank bag on and put sat-nav in it where it's supposed to go instead of having it on bars, and it don't seem too bad. You can see where you're going anyway. I've not got the directions in it, I've just got the map showing. Anyway, once we get a bit more scenic, we'll check back in with you. Well folks, just got off main road now. Not a bad morning, it's got up to 10 degrees now, so we're living the dream. I've got my summer gloves in the back box just in case. Cause these winter gloves, they're alright, but you know what I mean, you can't feel now, you can't feel when you're touching indicators or anything. But phase on the back today, I would have showed you, but unfortunately I broke the selfie stick last night. We was charging all the cameras and I was asking about trying to get a better secure fit, you know, because we had it on and it was a little bit wobbly, the camera, and you don't want to lose the camera obviously, so I was asking about trying to get it better, and I made the right mess of it and broke it. So it's that's both selfie sticks broke now. So I was hoping it went up from the garage before, but didn't have any in. They had everything. They had garden lights. We wanted some solar panel lights, and I've been laughing. Put them on bike. Oh, Faye was just nudging me then. I had a bit of a breaky day yesterday. Now, if any of you've seen any pictures on Facebook, cause some of you follow us on Facebook and that, but only you know that, we know we've set a bit of a bistro up in the kitchen, and it's all bike related. There's bike pictures up, some of Faye's artwork, and some shelves with the helmets on. Now, it's a new build house, so if anybody else got a new build house, you know the walls are crap, aren't they? For hanging anything, they're crap. Well, the interior wall wasn't too bad for, like I said, I've got to put some plaster plugs in it for them ones that screw in. I think you put a screw into them, I put them in it, and it's belted for holding the 3 helmets. Now, the other one on the outside wall, which would be obviously what's the side of the drive, the exterior wall, that which wasn't playing the game, wasn't playing the game at all. And we only got two screws in that were quite decent, and it was never that secure. It was one of them floating shelves, never that secure, and last night it was even less secure when I asked about putting helmets up. I was changing, Faye wanted a tinted visor on her helmet, so I was asked about getting a helmet down, doing that, and putting a bit of anti-mist on and all the rest of it, and that knackered the shelf up, so I go and get bloody drill out and everything last night and re-drill the walls, do it proper, so it's up now, all sorted, it's all sorted. A lot of bikes have just come out at the petrol station then. Oh my, I went for 7th gear then, for some reason. This bike just pulls like a train and every gear sounds the same. I wasn't looking down, I went for 7th gear. Unfortunately, we've not got 7 gears. Yeah, so Faye's just started a new bit of artwork. If anybody, like I said, some of you followers on Facebook and have seen it. Yeah, she just started a new one of Cal Crutchlow. Now she wanted something a bit trickier, because obviously she's been an art teacher, she does a bit of artwork, and some of you got the Lorenzo pictures off us near Christmas. So we want to start somewhere else. Well, she wants to start somewhere else. We've got a Lorenzo one. Now it's a tricky one. She fancied it because it's cranked over to the left, but it's at a wet qualifying. So he's got one of them clear noddy suits from the waist up. You know what they tie under the crotch, like, and just keeps them dry over leathers. It's got one of them on. I said it's got to be bloody tricky, that, because unless you know is it wet, it's going to look like the top of the suit's not coloured in proper, because she does it in full tonal pencil. So I said it's got maybe a bit tricky. Like, it might just be worth not bothering with the suit, but she's adamant. Adamant, I love that. You know, no, she's adamant. Oh, sorry, folks, losing it. So yeah, it's, she's sticking with that. So she's got to put some water spray coming off the tyres and that. And the good thing about it, obviously, with it being a wet qualifying, he had a clear visor on, so you could see his face. So she put some facial features on. Yeah, I'd have a look where we're up to now with these. They're alright, aren't they, folk? I see, until you watch somebody do it, like I say, she's done stuff before, you don't realise how much work goes into it. Because some people have asked us, can you do us this, can you draw us that, can you draw us the other, our own bike and all the rest of it. And Faye said, like, yeah, I'll do it, like, but it's not like just get pencil and bloody rubber out and a bit of paper and half an hour job and it's done. It's the Lorenzo one took a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, you know, doing an hour here, an hour there. It's a big job, like. I was surprised when it happens, because obviously you've got to get the outline first, then start shading it with all different bloody shades of pencils. I wouldn't know where to start. Oh, yeah, she's enjoying that. So doing that. So the Cal Control one should be done in another week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. But she's got to do some mono prints of that. She likes doing that, where they like sort of a bit of an outline, then there's a bit of ink down, and then you go over it. So I got the outline of it. They do look pretty smart when they're done. And then I don't know what we're doing next, maybe Marquez. I don't know yet. We're doing some more anyway, so get some more done. There's a good Rossi one. She's just talking to me while I'm trying to talk here, and I can't think what I'm saying. Yeah, so I might do a few more Rossi ones and that. And it's just about getting the right picture, because what always makes a good picture on a photograph doesn't always translate into the drawing, as we found out with a couple of them, but we've done it past. Well, let's see how we get on. Anyway, Ponderosa, ready for a brew now. Up and out. I'm bloody waking up early every day at moments. I can do my own head with it. We've been a wagon driver, I'm always up early. Even on when I'm off, you know, Saturdays and Sundays, I'm bloody up at 5:30, 5 o'clock, 5:30, and I was watching rugby yesterday morning at 6 o'clock, bloody Sky Sports, watching Australian Rugby League, and I just, 5 o'clock, ding, eyes are open, and comes to 8 o'clock at night then, and you're nodding off on couch. Oh, horse, let's back the accelerator off. We've got a can on, don't we, frightening horses doing responsible riding and all that business. So we're going to have a initial to Ponderosa, then maybe go over to Anglesey. You can tell we're climbing a bit, temperature's gone back down. We went up to 11, it's gone back down to 9, but we can live with this. We can live with it. It's great, this bike, you just leave it in 6th, just rolling on. Honestly, from 30 mile an hour, you can just leave, it's like an automatic. Just leave it in 6th and just roll throttle on, it pulls even 2 up.
With one heel against the wall until the early hours. Between his breath he's watching for some movement in the shadows. With his eyes pinned to her door, he knows she knows he's watching her. He sees the handle twitch and then moves slowly to the vertical.
Well, folks, it's gone a bit overcast. Hope we're not tempting fate though. It does look a bit grim, but I have just swapped to some summer gloves. Nobody you can see. Swapped to them. But that car thought was waving at him then. Yeah, but the old summer gloves on just so I can operate the camera and the buttons a bit better. And at the moment I'm alright. I'm alright with it. But the old big Alpine styles are in boot if we need them. A great morning up to now. Roads are a bit mucky around here, but that's what you get farmers' fields, isn't it? The old tractors leaving a bit of aftermath on the road. We're only 10 minutes away from Ponderosa now. It is 10:30, so we're pretty much bang on time. We said between 10:30 and 11, so we're going to be pretty much spot on. Oh, good shite up road here. Jesus. Good job on a clean bike. Love coming through here, folks, but geez, look at it. Oh, God. Great road this when it's dry, but it's it's like going through a river. Bike's got to be rotten. Oh, hey. And it's greasy as anything, proper greasy. Oops, let's take it steady here. I'm going to put Ponderosa in one piece. Oh, and then there's all gravel. Oh, it's a cracking day come up here. Unbelievable. Oh, let's take it steady here. So the thing with this, with being all trees over it, hanging over, it takes a while to dry out, even in summer. I don't know what y'all had weather there yesterday, but weather our end yesterday was torrential, rain nearly all day. So it's obviously done that here, and it's just not drying, is it? Well, I've not seen no traction control lights coming on anyway, so I think we're alright. Used to all be trees up there, used to be full of it. Now I've cut it back, and you can tell they've cut it back all roads dry where they've cut the trees back. So, as I say, we're only around corner now from Ponderosa, so we're not done too bad, really. I was just hoping this road was going to be a bit drier than this. I'd be interested to see some of that reverse footage, see what it's come out like. Tell you what, the sun's trying to come out, it's doing its best. It's fighting its way through. Come out there, the old current bun. There. 9 degrees. I wonder if Dave's there, yeah. He's on a KTM Adventure. I think it says 1190. I'm not really clued up with KTM CCs. I think the latest one's a 1290, and I don't know. I'm sure he said he's on a 1190 Adventure. So look out for that. And there's a lad coming up from Stockport, apparently. He's on a GS. Oh. Then there's a few people said they're going to make their way up if the weather was right. We'll just see what's there, can't we? Cattle grid. But yeah, cattle grids, mate. It's dry up here and there's no snow up here. I come past here at Wagging about a week and a half ago and the road was terrible. They just about cleared it, but it was still full of snow and all that. Now I've only seen Dave's picture on WhatsApp, his WhatsApp picture, so whether he still looks like that, I don't know. We'll soon find out. I think I'd recognise him off it, I think. Not 100% like, but maybe. So we're looking out for a KTM Adventure, maybe a GS, although if there's loads here, yeah. We don't know, do we? I don't know. Yeah, I'll just back it in here a second. I can't see him. Let's have a nosy for him. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Don't know. I'll have to have a nosy, folks. While we're here, get a brew anyway.